Hello Lifestyle, it's Lushawn. If you just found my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for supporting me here on Lushawn's Lifestyle. I truly do appreciate you. Today's video is my 2021 sinking plan outline that I will be utilizing for the new year. I have made some changes to the categories and also how I will be funding those categories to make it a little bit more streamlined for me, a little bit more efficient, and that way I can kind of fully fund them in certain months. I'm just being a little bit more strategic and intentional in how I will be handling my sinking funds for the new year. And so I devised and mapped out a plan, and I just want to share that with you, so it may give you some ideas as to what you can do with your sinking funds, or as my girl Megan here on her Courage to Plan calls them, savings funds, because really that's what they are. You're just saving up a little bit as you go along for things that may pop up, or things you know are coming down the line. That you don't want to bust your budget with, or you just kind of want to do some incremental savings towards them. So that's what sinking funds really are. You're just sinking money into certain categories that will come up down the line. So I did make a huge change in how I will be funding my sinking funds for the new year, and if you are interested, then please continue watching. So I took a note page sheet from my planner, and I just put a piece of a little bit of washi, and I got this from her Courage to Plan here on YouTube, if you're interested in her products. So yeah, I just wanted to put a little piece of decor on there, just to frou-frou it up. Nothing, nothing major. So all right, so here we go. So what I've done was I looked at my categories to see exactly which ones I truly needed and which ones I could combine, or if I needed an extra one. So I ended up with 8 categories, and then I also wanted to cap them, and I wanted to have them fully funded by a certain month. So I had to kind of really play around with the numbers, see what my ending balances were, think about the cap. I went back through my planner to see like how much was I spending on average in the categories to kind of come up with a cap for them. So here is what I have so far. So for my annual fees, I kind of know what that is, so I'm capping that at $500. Car maintenance, I'm capping at $500 because my car is a 2020, so I have extended warranty, regular warranty, all that stuff. Everything I go to do when I go for maintenance, it's free. So the only thing I would have to pay for is if it's a tire. So I'm capping that at about $500. And I'm looking to have them, my annual fees fully funded by November, because they're pretty much on the downside, or the last 6 months of the year for the most part, so I don't have to fully fund them before I could. This kind of gives me time to fully fund other things. My car maintenance, I want fully funded for January. Clothing, I want fully funded for January. I capped that at $460. Gifts, $900, and I want that fully funded by September, because now gifts will include Christmas. I've never done a Christmas or a holiday fund. I just did birthdays or whatever, but I just kind of look back to figure out what I spent on Christmas, just everything, holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, all that good stuff. So I capped that at about $900, and I like to have it fully funded by September. Health, I combined, I went back and looked at medical, dental, and everything that it entailed, and I'm capping that at $500, and I want that fully funded for January, because that's when I start, all my annuals and all that stuff start. So I want to get that capped. Home decor, I'm capping at in August, and I'm at $500, and I want it fully funded by August. Insurance is a new category, and this is for car insurance, and I want to be able to pay it off when it's time for it to renew. So I'm currently paying for it, and then I'm also sinking funds for it as well. So this is going to be very interesting, and I want to have that fully funded by June because I have to renew. And then travel, I'm capping at $500 because really we're not traveling anywhere. So, and if something changes, I can always tweak it. But for now, I'm just capping at $500, and I'd like to at least have that funded by May. It's when, no, June. I got these two mixed up. This should be here, and this should be here. Yeah, my insurance has to be paid fully funded by May because that's when it renews, and then travel would be fully funded by June. So how am I planning on doing that? So let's get into those numbers. So the first thing I did was I went in and looked at my ending balances for 2020 and closed those out to see exactly where I stand with them, and then what I'm going to be required to get to the goals that I'm trying to reach with my sinking funds. So for my first category, annual fees, that ended at a 0, so nothing there. So I require, the amount I require for 2021 is the entire amount, which is $500. The next is car maintenance. So for car maintenance, I ended at $469.56 for 2020. So this one's a small amount. I only need $30.44 to cap it, and it to fully fund it. So that one I'll fully fund in January, I'm sorry. Next is clothing, and clothing ended at $257.95. And to fully fund it to the $460, I need $202.05. Next is gifts, and gifts ended at $117.79 for 2020. So what's required to fully fund it is $782.21, and that is because this is my largest category. Next is health, and health ended at $387.26, and to fully fund it I need $112.74, and I want to get that done for January, as I said, because I want to start all the appointments and things that I need from a health standpoint. Next is home decor, and home decor ended at $51.88. So to cap it at $500 and have it completed by August, I need $448.12. Next is car insurance, and of course that is the next largest one, and the one that I have to definitely get that one funded quickly. So this one is totally new, so this one is at 0, and of course it's required $840, and I want to get that done by May. Have to get that done by May too, because that's when my insurance renews. And then last but not least, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Last but not least is travel, and I ended travel at 228.02. And sorry about that. I'm sitting by my window. And in order to cap that at 500, I need an additional $271.98 to get that there. So what's the plan to get to these numbers? How am I going to get to those? How am I going to get to these numbers? So here's the plan that I've devised. I looked at each month and decided, and let me bring you in a little bit so you can see a little bit better, like based on when I want to get them fully funded. So in January, I got some smaller ones. So January, I can fully fund the car maintenance, the clothing and health, get those out of the way because the amounts aren't as large as some of the other ones. So I want to get those three taken care of in January. In February, then what I'll do is I'll start paying on the other ones to get them to a point where they're not that, there's a substantial amount in the category, because I know like gifts, I'm gonna start utilizing those because I have birthdays and things of that nature coming up. However, there is some money already in gifts, so it's not like it will be depleted or it's depleted. So there's enough where I can get by. So I'm gonna put like the 82, like I need 782.21 for gifts. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the 82 and then work on the 700 later, because I just kind of figured out whose birthdays are coming up, what events, so I know kind of what I need, if that makes sense. Decor, I'm just kind of taking the odd amounts so I can go ahead and have like even amounts that I'm worrying about. Travel, I'm going to do the 71.98, and then what I definitely have to start with is the car insurance. So I'm going to do $100 car insurance as well in the month of February. So all of these will equate to my sinking funds for the month. And then when I get into March and April, it's pretty much just going to be the insurance that I'm kind of worried about. And then what was left over, I just put to Decor for March and April. And then in May, all I'll need is the 180 to complete my car insurance, because it'll be up for renewal. And then I just kind of threw money into travel, money into Decor, or will throw money into those categories. Come June, I'll throw money into annual fees, again a little more to travel, and then I'll ramp up gifts as well, because at this point travel will be done, so I'll be okay there. And then come for July, I'll have gifts and Decor, August gifts and Decor, and then September gifts, October gifts, really ramp it up because it'll be coming into the holiday season. So I'm sorry, just September. So September will end gifts. Then in October, I can worry about annual fees for October and November, because that's when the biggest amounts are due, like my Amazon membership, my Amazon Prime membership. I'll be coming up to my American Express Gold membership. So these amounts are gonna really just be for those two bigger ones, because I've figured out like these other smaller fees that I need will be already kind of covered in what's in the category already, I hope that makes sense. But yeah, so that is my plan. So hopefully in December I won't even have to worry about it, because everything will have been fully funded and working the way it should. So yeah, so that is my kind of intentional streamline, make it work this way plan for my sinking funds for 2021. I just kind of wanted it to, kind of just be a little bit more efficient and kind of just cap some things and not have to worry about it. So I may have to tweak things if I see I'm going over in a category, or just scale it back and discipline myself and make sure I don't go over in certain categories. But that is my plan. I'm going to throw this in my planner and make sure I stick to it, because I don't want to, you know, sorry. I don't want to just, you know, plan this out and then not look to it to make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So it will be in my planner so that I can each month take a look and know what categories I'm tackling for the categories. Yeah, so that is it. So if you've lasted this long in this video, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you have come up with a plan for your sinking funds. If you're utilizing sinking funds or savings funds, however you call them, or do you just have a, you know, just a big savings account, and if you need it, you use it. So let me know in the comments below what you think of the plan. It's what I'm gonna go with. I think it's gonna work well for me, and yeah. So thank you so much. You are a lifestyler for sticking it out. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And until the next one, hugs and love. Bye.